Hello, welcome to the interview session. How are you today?
I am doing well and looking forward to this discussion.
Let's start with a common question. Can you explain the difference between import mode and direct query in Power BI?
Sure, in import mode, Power BI loads the data into its own memory, resulting in faster performance but increased file size. Direct query, on the other hand, fetches data live from the source each time a report is refreshed or viewed. It keeps the report lightweight but depends on the source system for performance.
How would you rate yourself in SQL and Power BI on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would rate myself an 8 in SQL and 9 in Power BI. I've worked extensively with both SQL for data transformation and DAX for modeling and analysis.
Can you walk me through the typical phases in Power BI report development?
Absolutely. The process includes requirement gathering, data connection and preparation, data modeling, report building and visualization, testing and deployment, and user feedback and optimization.
Okay, have you worked with custom visuals?
Yes, I've used visuals from the marketplace like KPI indicators, radar charts, and also worked with R and Python visuals for advanced analytics.
Nice. How do you implement conditional formatting in Power BI?
I use conditional formatting in tables and matrices using rules or DAX expressions like coloring cells based on performance thresholds or highlighting top bottom values dynamically.
Okay, what are some key time intelligence functions you use?
Common ones include total YTD, dates YTD, same period last year, date added, parallel period. These help with comparisons like year over year or month over month.
Interesting. What's the difference between sum and SUMX?
Sum is a simple aggregator. SUMX is an iterator. It evaluates an expression row by row over a table and sums the result. For example, to calculate revenue as price multiplied by quantity, I'd use SUMX.
Okay, can you explain the difference among all except, and all selected?
All removes all filters. All except removes all filters except the ones you specify. All selected keeps only filters made by the user interface, useful for dynamic visuals.
What is your comfort level with M language?
I am comfortable with M language. I mostly use M for advanced data transformations in Power Query, such as dynamic column selection, merging queries, and using list. Generate for custom loops.
Nice. Share some best practices for data modeling in Power BI.
Use star schema. Avoid bidirectional relationships unless necessary. Minimize calculated columns. Use measures instead. Maintain clean, meaningful naming conventions.
Can you quickly explain types of SQL joins?
Sure, inner join. It matches only common rows. Left join. It joins all from left plus matched from right. Right join. It opposite to left join. Full outer join. It joins all from both. Cross join. It joins Cartesian product.
Have you ever used dense rank?
Yes, mostly for ranking sales by region or product. Unlike rank, it doesn't skip ranks if there are duplicates.
Okay. How would you show year-wise sales trends in Power BI?
I would use line charts with a date hierarchy and DAX measures like sales equals the sum of sales amount. For year-on-year growth, I would use divide function.
Okay. What challenges have you faced?
I have faced performance issues with large datasets, managing row-level security with dynamic users, and DAX troubleshooting. I have learned to optimize models and use performance analyzer.
That's impressive. You've clearly handled diverse scenarios well.
Thank you. I try to stay updated and hands-on.
What types of data sources have you connected Power BI with?
I have used SQL Server, Excel, SharePoint, APIs using Power Query, and even Google Analytics via third-party connectors.
Nice. How do you use bookmarks?
Bookmarks are used for navigation buttons, report storytelling, and toggling views. For example, switching between table and chart views using bookmarks plus selection pane.
Hmm. Are you aware of recent updates in Power BI?
Yes, features like field parameters, on-object interaction, and fabric integration are quite exciting. They enhance both modeling and interactivity.
Impressive. We are about to wrap this interview here. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes. Could you share more about how the BI team collaborates with business units at your organization?
Of course, our team works closely with finance, HR, and ops for data driven insights. If you don't have any more questions, we will end this interview.
That's it. No more questions. Thank you.
Great. Someone from HR will get back to you. You may disconnect the call.